welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. This is All Things Love and Beauty. I am so thankful for you to be here today. I am so excited. This is something I wait for all year long, and it is the start of Love Island. Oh my gosh, if you know me, then you know I am a Love Island girly through and through. I've watched almost every season of Love Island, so that includes UK, US, and Australia. And so every summer I get excited waiting for Love Island to start. And in honor of the new season of Love Island coming up, I thought I would do a quick recap or rating of my favorite Love Island seasons. So to start, we're gonna start with the US. I might do a separate video for UK and Australia, but since I'm in the US, I thought we'd do a rating of all the seasons of Love Island so far, my thoughts, and which one I think is the best. Dun dun dun. If you're excited to find out what my favorite Love Island US season is, stay tuned. My name is Mary, and this is All Things Love and Beauty. Okay. So, like I mentioned, I am a Love Island girly. I have watched almost every season of Love Island US. The only one I did not watch was season 5. But I've watched every season, every other season. I'm gonna count down to my favorite season of Love Island and rate each season from 1 through 10. 10 being the best, 1 being meh. So let's get started. For number 6 on the countdown, we have season 5. Now, this season is no surprise. I did not watch this season. I don't know why. I just didn't feel inclined to watch it. And there wasn't really much buzz about it online. So I was just like, I'm going to miss out. And also the thing is, for me, I watch US and UK. And usually they're on at the same time. And it's a lot to keep up with both because both shows every single day. Yeah, so this season, I'm not gonna give it a rating because I didn't watch it. I don't think it would be fair. But from what I've heard of people who watch shows, they say it was boring. So I don't think I missed out on anything. Moving on to number 5, we have season 1 of Love Island USA. Now, let me be honest. The only reason why this is not number 6 is because I didn't watch season 5, but this season was so boring. It's completely different than Love Island as we know it. There was no Casa Amor. Yeah, it was boring, and the winners were boring. Elizabeth and I don't remember who her guy is, but they were boring. Alex was a little bit more fun. I think she was the runner-up. She was less boring, but overall there weren't that many memorable characters or memorable events. The only saving grace for season 1 for me was Carol. If you watch that season, then you know Carol. She was just like excited, energetic, and very flirtatious, and she always did like this baby voice. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was so funny. I really liked her. I feel like a lot of people didn't really like her because they say she was too much, but I liked her. She made the season not boring. And I loved her hair. She had like this big afro. It was so cool. I loved her hair and I liked her personality. That's the only saving grace from season 1. Other than that, it was a boring season. But it did introduce me to Love Island USA. Season 1, I would rate it a 3 out of 10. It was a very boring season. Like I said, completely different from the typical Love Island. and I feel like the characters weren't memorable enough. But Carol kind of made it interesting, and then the announcer guy was also very funny. The narrator, so I really liked him. So I feel like, honestly, and Ariel, the host, I liked her as well. So I feel like they kind of made it less boring, but overall, it was a boring show. Okay, moving up the list, number 4 on my ratings is season 4. Oh, season 4, number 4. For season 4, we have Zeta and Timmy. And then we have Isaiah, Zay, I can't remember, and Sydney and Isaiah. And then Courtney, she was the one with the baby voice. Hi. Oh my gosh, that was so mean. But yeah, so those are kind of the people from season 4. It was, not gonna lie, it was kind of boring. I did enjoy Zeta. I liked her accent, and I liked her demure, the way she carried herself. She was just like very mature. It made sense too, because she was like 30 and I feel like everyone else was in their 20s. So she just had this like maturity to her that the other girls or contestants didn't have. So I really liked that, and I liked that she won. It was a okay season. I would give it a 5 out of 10. It wasn't like super crazy, but it also wasn't boring, like too boring. It was a little boring, but not too boring. It was like a mid-level season. Season 3 is number 3 on my list, and this is the season we had Cache, Cinco, we had Shannon and Josh. There was someone else. There are other people. I can't remember the other people's name, but it was it had a lot of people I liked on this show. And I really liked, I feel like the season was like, when it first started, it was basically comparing, it's like season 3 was here, Love Island USA, and then UK was like here. It started off with a bang, but then it slowly went down. So this season, it started off Trina. Okay, so there was Trina. So we had Cache and Cinco and Trina. We had the little triangle, love triangle that went on, and I feel like it started off really good, but then it just kept going on and on. I feel like they tried to milk the love triangle for so long to a point where it became boring. And then towards the end, all the favorite islanders, the people that people actually enjoyed watching, got sent home. So it's like, well, why should I watch, you know? Cache went home, Cinco went home, Trina went home, Amy went home. So it ended up being like, who won? I don't remember her name, but this person won, her and Corey, it's so weird. She had like no feelings for him, and all of a sudden, like 2 weeks before the show ended, she's like, oh my gosh, I have feelings for you. Who would have known? And then, yeah, they won the show because all the favorite people went home, and they were the only 2 like OGs left, I felt like. And miraculously, they had feelings for each other 2 weeks before the show ended. So yeah, that was basically season 3 in a nutshell, and I liked it a lot. It was, if I had to, my rating, it was very entertaining. Towards the end, it did get a little bit boring and repetitive, because I feel like they milked the love triangle for too long. Like, we get it, just let's get over this love triangle thing. And then they after they sent home Cache and all those other people, I feel like it got to a point, it's like, is it even worth watching? So I'm not gonna lie, I stopped watching after Cache. Like the last week I didn't watch, I just like went online to see who won, because it just got boring. The people who should have won did not win because they all went home. So it's like, well, is it really Love Island if there's no love? That was my take anyways. So my rating for this season is actually pretty high. I gave it 7. I think it was a really good start of a show. Honestly, the reason why my rating is so high is because of the people. I feel like I really loved Shannon and Cachet, and who else did I like? I liked a lot of the girls on the show. I just feel like they had like really good girls. Even the guys, they had like really Giovanni, Corey, they had some really good stand-up guys in that season, and really amazing girls. So that is why my rating is so high. Even though the love part of it was not kind of non-existent, just like the friendships that came out of it, and maybe not friendships, the people that came out of that season were like some of my favorites from the USA. So that was season 3, and it's number 3 on my list. Okay, moving on to the runner-ups. Number 2 on my list, we have, can you guess? There's only 2 seasons left, so I feel like you can, if you watch any Love Island USA, you can probably guess. But number 2 on my list is season 2 of Love Island USA. So season 2 happened during lockdown, and they were not on an island. They were in Vegas at the Dre's Hotel, actually. I really love this season though. Like, my favorite people from Love Island, 2 of my favorite people from Love Island came from season 2, and that's Sally and Justine. Celine, they honestly were the best. I love their friendships together. It's so weird because I love them individually, but I love their friendship together. I feel like usually when you see a duo, you either like one or the other. But with them, it's like I feel like they were both so good. Like, just people. Like Sally, I loved her bubbly, energetic, free self. And then with Justine, it's like she was fun, but she was also more like calmer, like, and they both just brought out the best of each other. I love this. Like, dang, it's too bad that Friends can win Love Island, because they would have won hands down. They were the best people. So yeah, they were my favorite, probably my all-time favorite Love Island contestants, to be honest. We're not going to talk about the people they were with or what happened, because I want to erase it from my memory. Let's just say the winners were Sally and Justine. They were amazing. I still have PTSD from the men that they were with, so I don't ever want to discuss them. But yeah, season 2 was amazing. I think, like, when I mentioned season 1, I just talked about how terrible basically it was, and it was completely different from Love Island that I was used to, because I had watched UK, and season 1 was just, it just felt different. But season 2, even though it was like they were in lockdown and they were in Vegas, it felt like Love Island, you know. That's what got me to be excited about USA. So yeah, that is my rating. Oh, let me give it a number. For season 2, I will give it I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8.5. I'll give season 2 an 8.5 out of 10. I feel like it was amazing. It was good. Like, the friendships between Sally and Justine, chef's kiss. I feel like everyone else, the only thing that I'm not giving it high ratings, because the men were trash. They did my girls dirty, so we're not gonna talk about it. But yes, that's why it's not a higher. But it was a good show. Okay, we've made it to number 1, and that is none other than Drum roll, please. Season 6 of Love Island USA. And that's the most recent season that came out in 2024. Before I go into my ratings, let me just say this, okay? I have been a Love Island fan for years. Like I mentioned earlier, I've watched every single season of UK, every single season of the Australia. I've only missed one season of US, and that was season 5. So I am pretty deep into Love Island, okay? And when I say I loved season 6, I don't want to, I feel like everyone who's not used to Love Island will be like, oh, season 6 was the best. But they have no idea what Love Island is. I'm telling you, as someone who is obsessed with Love Island, season 6 was, it was immaculate. It was so good. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I keep replaying that season in my head because it was so good. Not only it had all the components that I love from Love Island, which is friendships between the girls. I love when girls are friends and they get along. I'm a girl's girl, so I love to see friendships between the girls. I love to see love. I love to see couples who win, who actually deserve it, who actually have feelings for each other. But it's not boring. I love to be entertained. I'm sorry, I'm a little toxic. I don't care. I love drama. I love it. A little bit of fight, hey, sign me up. As long as you're not hurting each other, sign me up. A little bit of push and pull, I like that. Cries, tears, cussing each other out. Just a little bit, not too much. I like it. And guess what? Season 6 has all of that and more. And honestly, season 6 is like, I don't want to bite my words, but it's pretty close to season 5 of UK. If you know, you know. Season 5 of UK is like right here. Season 5 UK is right here. Season 6 is like catching up. Like, season 6 USA is so good. Like, okay, let's start with the friendships, okay? We have PPG. That's Serena, Janae, and Leah. Those girls, oh my gosh. Like, you know how I was mentioning Justine and Sally, how I like them individually, but also as a group? Yeah, yep, same. I follow 5 people. Oh, 6. I follow 6 people from Love Island USA for all the seasons. And those people are Sally and Justine, PPG, the 3 PPG, so that's 5, and then Cordell. He's an honorable mention, but yes. Season 6, sorry, is like chef's kiss. And then we'll talk about romance, okay? Say what you will about Cordell and Serena. A lot of people like to be like, she didn't like him in the beginning. Okay, and I don't know. I used to get so defensive when I was watching it. I remember me and my roommate at the time, we were watching it, and she'd be like, she doesn't like him. I don't like her. She's playing him. I was like, no, she's not. She's not. She told him straight up what it was. She's like, I don't have feelings for you. He chose to stick around because he knew what he wanted, and he eventually she saw. She's like, oh, okay, period. That does not mean she was using him. She was honest. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm getting worked up again thinking about it. And I think part of why I was so much of I believed in Serena and Cordell, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's normal to not everyone's gonna fall in love right away. You know, sometimes it takes time. And I feel like she was honest. I love that. You know, oh my gosh. Let's talk about the balcony scene. That was like Oscar worthy, okay? The tears, the cussing, the or a hump on it. Oh my gosh, there were so many one-liners from Serena, from Leah. I don't think there's that much from Janae, but just the 3 of them together. Oh my gosh. And then Cordell. Cordell is just like, next level. I don't think in all of the Love Islands I've watched, I don't think I've ever seen a man, because we're not going to call him a boy. He's a man, okay? I've never seen a man like him, like his character. He is like beyond. None of those boys could catch up to him. Like, he was so mature, respectful. He was also fun and goofy. Like, he was himself. But he also knew how to be respectful. And even when Serena was pushing him away, he still was like, I got you. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, so if you can't tell, I love season 6 of Love Island USA. And it's my favorite season. It's the only other season besides season 2 where I've had the urge to follow people, to keep up with their life. Like, I was literally refreshing Instagram. What are they doing? I don't do that anymore. But I was so invested in them. And the fact that the top 3, PPG, not only did all 3 of them made it to the finale, all 3 of them got their men, and all 3 of them are still in a relationship with their man. The whole season, everyone else has broken up. Just the 3 PPG girls still got their men. Oh my gosh. Talk about TV gold, okay? And it's going on 1 year. So anyone who's like, oh, it's fake, it's fake. No, it's real. Because it's almost 1 year. And they're still going strong. Okay. Let me calm down. I've gotten too excited talking about Love Island. But I love it. And it's coming up in less than a month. I am so excited. Are you excited? Are you gonna watch? Let me know. Let's watch together. I'm gonna be watching every episode, and I might do like a little recap after each episode or each week. So hopefully you guys follow along, and let's get excited for Love Island. So that is my rating of all the Love Island USA, from the top 6, from best or from worst, least to worst. Is that how you say it? That's my rating from number 6 to number 1. Number 1 being number 6. Huh, that is so weird. Anyways, let's do a quick recap of my countdown. For number 6, we have season 5 of Love Island USA. Number 5, we have season 1. And for number 4, we have season 4. Number 3, season 3. Number 2, season 2. And then finishing up strong, number 1, we have season 6. That's my rating. Thank you for watching. My name is Mary, and this is All Things Love and Beauty. Bye. Thanks for watching.